Why, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. We're back in the Infected. We got some power, not exactly the positioning I want, but it's here for now. And we got ourselves, of course, this fine machine here is going to help us out because I'm going to need glass up there very shortly. So I'm going to let that grind out. There is rocks in there, right? We'll make sure there's a little bit more rocks. Keep that going. What's it, wait, 44. Oh, God, I have to fix this. There we go. And more stones for you. And this is splitting this all up, which is fantastic. I would like, if possible, and I mean really possible, to get this out here too. Placeables and storage. And I'd like to get the stone crates beside this here. Just to make my life a little bit easier as we're progressing. So this is not cheap. Of course, 6 ingots, not bad though. 20 screws. 6 ingots. That was, 5, 6. I was right. I wasn't sure. I didn't really count. I was clicking them. I'm like, wait, I need to think about this. And there we go. That happened to be perfect. 20 left there behind, which is a rarity in this game for me. And 40 planks. Okay. So, yeah, I got... This is 20, isn't it? And another 20 right here. Oh, now I don't know. Only one way to find out. 10, 20. It's a mess. Okay, we're going up. I'm not wasting my time doing that. It's all good. We're going to place that in here. And I was... Oh, 1 plank. I put it back. Really? Oh, don't break a leg. Okay. I'm also going to need rails up here, but I need to get this built before... We'll figure it out. We have to work on cement soon for us to get things done. So to make this a little bit nicer, because we don't need this here, I'm thinking it's time for us to start placing these in outside here next to the machines. In the future, it'll be probably another room and stuff, but for right now, I don't need these inside and wasting my time. So if we could fill them all up, it'd be fantastic. Yeah, I think I could... Can I put one more? Yeah, we can put them on top too, right? Exactly. So, that being said, we can make a few more of those. Just need planks and nails. Okay, so 16 planks and... I didn't see nails, so I'm going to say a good amount. 10 each. There we go. A big 20. And then... We'll get this. I'm so worried about falling off this. It's unbelievable. 2, 3, 4. All right, back in my head with counting there. I think that's right. We got it. Toyota. Perfect. So this is going to look better. And then we're going to be going some touch of glass upstairs too. Now, the thing about it is I'm going to need still to extend this place. And then we're going to do a twin on pretty much on the other side. We're going to try and do something like that for right here. But this part is kind of like that little opening there I kind of did. I'm thinking I should put for the top part. Where is it? Oh, God. I just realized I have the wrong wood on here. That's not making me happy at all. I put the wrong ceiling on here, right? Yeah. That's okay. I'll work on that off camera. No one wants to watch that at all. I know. Well, some of you do. Some of you have mentioned you like it. And I appreciate that. I just, yeah. I don't mind doing it if you guys ever want to see it. But again, I do some if I can. And some if I don't have to. I'll start removing it. So we are going to go a lot of glass up here. And it's going to go a little higher. So, yeah, I was thinking about putting one there, but unfortunately I can't. So we're just going to make it so I can see what it looks like in this area. There is going to have to be some structural, though. And which what I'm talking about is that it's going to have to be able to hold a lot more. So I'm not sure if I should... Like, I saw these new pieces, or maybe they're here for a while. Where is it again? What was it underneath? I saw it when I was clicking through this walls. These are garage frames. Oh. Double, yeah, door. That's actually something. Double door frame. And this one here is a wooden garage door frame, 2x2. Interesting. Okay. He's been here before. I just didn't mess around with him too much. Okay, well, you know what? That'll come in afterwards. These are going to move anyways, but I just want to show you a little bit, and they're going to go too high, I think. We're going to see how that goes. I'm going to see what it looks like initially. I don't... What the heck are you doing, dude? You're just dropping them right in there? It's you, All-Star. No, go ahead, sir. You're doing most of the work. All right, so yeah, that'll be great. And then I'll need to also work on glasses stuff. So we're going to need this. We're right-click. And what I'm going to do is I've changed up a couple of things in this. So I have some crates now. 2, 3. Okay, and that's another 10 slices. Beautiful. Okay, let's just spark these up. And see if we can work on it a little more. I'd like to get a second machine going. The other thing there. So we can have more of these fragments and, of course, more sand when we want. I'd like to have 2 of them. Can we push out enough rocks? Probably not. And I'm thinking I'm going to be moving those out over here. And this is where we're going to place all of our rocks over there. So would be nice. And it's just one thing more. I brought the cans downstairs. I also brought the other stuff here. Sorry, I have to pick those up every so often. Let's just check how he's working on this. I have do not eat on all these, eh? Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I want to work on getting some better meals. And I brought the mushrooms downstairs, the coffee, the cans, and all that wonderful stuff. What I'm going to need is a couple of crates. And I don't think I need him to touch those anyways. Just regular crates. So we'll take a full stack around of these, whatever we can carry. We'll empty at one side. I know it's too much. We're just going to place them back in here. There we go. And we're going to place... Yeah, sorry, was that... Did you see that? Something was floating right here. It's gone. All right, whatever it is gone now. It appears and disappears whenever it feels like. We're going to do storage here. And these will be meals. And I like it all down here because this is where all the stuff kind of goes. So if we can get this and this here just for food. And this is something Mike can't touch anyways. So that's great. So we can grab some cans and other things. But to make what we want to make, I don't need this many of this for right now. We'll put the planks away. I like it to run itself, you know? That's what I like to do. But I think Mike's doing rocks right now, so I'm not bothering him too much. I'm going to let him go out there and work that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do temporarily, I'm going to go to the... Oh, God. I just emptied this out. I just emptied this out. Holy moly. All right. There we go, 2 more. We'll just get rid of this. Cool. And in none, what I'll do is I'll place this stuff in here. Just for now. And then we're going to need 6 of each, I think, for us to make this work, right? So which one of these, does it make a difference? Yeah, these ones are all over the place, so... 5, 6... And do we have a all over the place one? I don't know. Whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have time to look at timers. And 9. These ones last for freaking ever. And then we have onions here. I think this is how we make it. It's been a hot minute. So 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, sorry. Oops. Food prep table. And craft all of those. I don't know, why does that one drop out? That's so strange. So right now we have ourselves 6 of these veggie mixes, right? So we can get ourselves 6 cans. And just take this. Is it on here? I think it is. This. And one of these. And it... Wait a second. Does it not go in here? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I didn't click it properly. All right, so that's great. So now we can have here some veggies. And we could do veggie salad. People are mentioning the ones I picked up. I didn't actually, well, I didn't eat them. And it's true. And they were still good about an hour. I put one in a crate. I ate one of them. We're going to eat the other one right afterwards. Veggies. Salad. There you go. Perfect. I guess veggie salad. Well, those veggies. You know what? It's more than one. And then I guess fruit. Fruit cans? I don't know. Fruit. We're going to call it fruity. Fruity. All right, so we have a bunch of those. We're lucky enough we have a lot of corn. Right? So let's just empty out these crates. That's it. And I don't know. Whichever one. So hard to tell. We got all those? No. 1, 2. Onions go bad faster than potatoes do, so. Oh, yeah. It'll be whatever I can fill up here. This is great. So we're going to do a couple of these. We're good. And then we'll just grab ourselves some cans. Does make a difference. We carry some. Right? Beautiful. Move all. We'll do one more shot. It won't be all full, but it'll be something. Just making sure. Okay. There's another 6 of those. And onions up here. Sweet. Now, I did remove the pumpkin. You can make a... whoops, wrong side. I think I'm going to switch sides here. The pumpkin itself, there is a potato something we can make. I think that's what it's called. Potato something. We'll look it up. But there is something you can make with it. I think it was bacon. Is that possible? I've got zero memory of it. I don't think I ever made it, to tell you the truth. You know what? I'll make 2 more. I'd like to have that. Nice. Actually, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll have one now. 3. Okay, so that's great. And then we'll eat anyways. Our stuff there and there. Boom. Fantastico. And that one was to eat. And that one helps us out. By the way, if you're looking at these cans, while you're making these, if you look on the bottom here, max health 0.05 there. So 0.05 to be exact, and max sun resistance. We're going to be able to move up these skills. You see the little bars up here? That's what's helping us out. Just like a liver. I ate one liver and gave me this. So very, very important. Always great. Each one of these gives you something separate. Now, the other one, I remember... I'll leave these on the ground. Because I have to splice them up. And... hopefully he doesn't pick these up. Harvest. Harvest. How much shrooms does that take again? Yeah, I can do one more. All right. Harvest. All right. That dropped on the ground, but it's okay. So with that, this one's a little different. We have a can. Bam. There you go. So these ones are fantastico. Okay. Pick that up. Pick that up. And we have watermelons growing. We have everything going, so it's not a big deal. I need more cans, though. And the great thing about it is once you finish eating these, it'll give you a new can back. So this one's going to give me max stamina 0.5 and max thirst also. So very, very nice. We're going to start moving up our stuff like we're supposed to be eating, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. But you always get sidetracked and get to move on things. And, of course, everybody in a con feels like you got to start eating better. I know. You're right. Sound like my doctor. God. So we can grab a whole bunch more cans. And hopefully when we get to the city, we'll get ourselves a whole bunch more of these, of course. That's why I don't like selling them too much with the coffee, because once I get filled, then I feel a little better. But for now, these are super important to have, and they last pretty darn long. These ones here right now, what is it? 21 hours, and these ones are 22. So I think it's 22 hours. 22 hours it is. So not a big deal. This will keep Mike happy too, because he'll be able to go out there, and of course, I didn't want to destroy you. Okay. He's going to be able to go out there and do the work that he has to do. So it's great for him and great for us. People say you can have Mike eat them. So that is your choice. I don't know. I never gave it to Mike. I don't think there's any beneficial doing having these given, except for maybe space, because he doesn't get better. So we get better. He does not. So very sweet and very easy, isn't it? Now, you probably never see me do these again. Very rarely, but usually I'll do them off camera and have them completed. But, the first times we'd like to get it. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these. We'll do 6 because I'll eat another one since I'll have an extra one. All right. Cool. And I don't want to waste anything, so... And you can't split these. It just gives you eats. That's why I threw them on the ground. I don't know why we can't split them off, but it makes no difference. It's not a big deal once you get into the motion of it. Bam. Just walk on top of them. Bam, bam, bam. And that is perfect. So now we got everything we need. I have an extra crate here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Probably maybe for other things. We'll eat another one. Swing. Very nice. Gives you the water and everything we need. We'll grab the cans. We'll put them back in. And now we're in great shape. Really good shape. Okay. We'll put the seeds we have here inside there. Now, initially, that's like, because we split open the watermelon, that's when you get the seeds. The other melon does not. What is this? Trap? I almost feel bad, but you're in the way, dude. Poisonous buggers. Yeah. Oh, wow. All right, good. So that's all junk in there. Well, junk. I have to go back and get my stuff down below, too. I just remembered. I put everything in that one crate. Now he's got a lot of work ahead of him to do. Oh, you see? That's fantastic. He chooses that crate a lot. There we go. Seems to be the first crate he wants. That and that. Good stuff. Yeah, I kind of like this idea here. I might actually make this into a wall. And again, I want to have some kind of look for stability. So you don't want to have, like, unable to upgrade these. I'm going to want, like, a cement portion to this. It'll give a strength to the actual build, like it makes sense. So some parts, I do like to have a couple of those. And that's where you kind of take a look. We place it. We check it out. This is great. I forgot about you guys. Boy. That's a good day for me. Here we go. Fill that up completely if we can. All right, that's great. And I have too much stuff on me. So we are going to need a bunch of glass anyways. Oops. Well, it won't be a full one. That's fine. I can make my own, but at this point, who cares? And there we go. I need like 40 of them, I think, to make this happen. So, let's move this into here. Ooh, I'm a little heavy. Just a little bit heavy. Forgot to drop the glass, that's why. It's okay. How much to weigh a stack of glass here? 10. Bricks and glass. And biofuels here. I did mark the crates. I can't see it, but we're going to get shelving and stuff very shortly. Just need to get that up and running. So this is good. I'm going to try and have a second one. How are we doing on power? We're holding beyond good on that for right now. The other thing I could do is get a cement mixer. But I'm going to need an actual... where's a new one? Yeah, the clay mixer. This one looks so cool. Yeah, we get that at Trader. What I really want from a trader, I think we've all come to that conclusion, is this thing. I don't know. You know what I wish? If we hover over this, it tells us how much it costs at the trader to get this open. So I wouldn't have to go back and check every single time, but I do have to go back anyways, but it would be nice to know the cost behind it. I don't, you know, I guess that's why forcing us to go to trader for it. That's fine. Okay, so glass there, and I'm probably going to do another 2-3 rows. So let's just empty this out. Gonna be too heavy. Very much so. But I need it, so I think I'll just go faster. And I'm gonna make 2 more of those rock things too. So the grinders are gonna, not grinders, but the ones that are actually out there grabbing the rocks in those machines that we have over here. Just to give us that benefit that we need. And I'm probably gonna need some more in the cave too. We ran out pretty fast of all this stuff. We did build a lot though. We did. A whole lot. I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Definitely need to move them though. So maybe finish up these floorings so we don't go crazy looking at them. Nice. Just a few more there. And let's get the wood. I think that's all I need is wood anyways. Where's my carriage? My cart? There it is. My cart is right here, son. So nice they just comes down and cuts down the wood for us. It's so much easier. Just doing the upgrades to everything I did felt like night and day, you know? Only thing would be better is if I had the wood upstairs. But I gotta make some room for that, and that is the reason why we have this. Or else Mike could just bring it upstairs for us. And of course, that'd be more efficient, in a way, for sure. But sometimes, it's all about where to place it, where to go. I'm almost debating putting it next door for now, while we finish up this side. Oops. I did it again. Oh, why? I don't even listen to that. Oh, my Lord. Poor Mike. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. More than you know. You are the best thing we found. The truck is good too, but Mike's really good. Mike's that find you just kind of like, woohoo. So much nicer. And he chops down so quick. What was that Elton John I've stuck in my head? Is that what it is? A little bit funny. Yeah, that's what it is. This feeling inside. I must have heard it. Sometimes you hear the things in elevators are going around. You're like, how come I have that song stuck? It's not a bad song. What was that song that he sang with? It's 3 o'clock. Damn it. I love this song. I forget what it's called now for some reason. One of my favorite lines in the songs. Feels like me sometimes when I have my insomnia spurts there. Which is very often. So, yeah. You're like, everything's good. I don't remember 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock now. All right, let's close, or at least open this up for us. We're going to move the machines, I think. Anyways. Oh, feels good already here. Just be careful. I made a mistake almost. I almost fell off this again. I think I just told you guys that, but that was the thing. It was not funny. I just stopped right on the edge and I was like, oh, that was definitely a broken boat. I should probably make a crate down there for idiot time. When I decide to fall down, I actually have splints there. All right. Guess I turn off the light for now. Oh, how efficient was that? I had put stuff in there, I guess. Yes, I put stuff in there. So fast. They grow back and then Mike's just taking them apart, tearing them apart. He's like, I'll do what you need, sir. Okay. Is that good, that one? I don't think I like that one, to tell you the truth. I'm going to change it. Put that over here. I'm going to delete this. Hopefully I get the wood back. Yep. I should. I was expecting it, to tell you the truth, but yeah. Just keep that going. There is a max where you can actually fill up these things with. We're far from it, but I think it's 300 for sand, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. We'll find out. We'll let it roll one day, and we'll sit there going, oh, there we go. That's not what I want. That, and its foundations. And I think it's this one, right? Mirrored? Yeah. Again, the mirrored part is only... oh, that's going to cause an issue, right? Ew. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of the rock here and make a square of it. Not that it's all cut off like this. I kind of like this. With a little bit of the outside in. I like it. And those who like it a lot. Okay, let's move our machines. I don't know if this is going to cause a problem or not. With fuel, I keep on forgetting. I know I've said it before. I'm going to put some stairs down here, too. For right now, let's keep them close. There's no reason. I'm not going to be building there right away. Okay. Then we could pretty much tell Mike to stop bringing rocks. This is far away now. I'm sure he's running very far. Oh, it sounds like they're still running. Yeah, on. There we go. Only stone. Okay. It's a machine behind me, that's why. Alright, only stone. Papa was a rolling stone. Where he left his hat was his home. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I'm liking that better. I am. And this, I feel like, is going to be a must anyways. We're going to change the flooring there. And I'm still missing 2 planks. I just like to see it. Alright, so... uno, dos. Look how fast he's refilling these things up. It's like, woohoo! There we go. So, remember, this is going to be cement, right? And there's a nice texture of cement. This will be glass here. Again, it's all about keeping that strength. Like, it actually is meant to be built. And again, I have to figure out which ones are going to be... like, I think these and that one. Where are we at now in here? Yeah, probably here and here are going to be solid. And these will be glass. I just like to keep that structure. Even the corner sometimes. I don't know how far and what I'm going to do here. I think I might expand it a tiny bit. But I definitely need that. This corner piece though here. Where is it again? Doors? Where is it? Walls. Glass. And I think I'm looking at that with a little bit of a ledge out here. This is not going to be here forever. but that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, actually. Do I really need a balcony here? I don't think I do. It might actually look weird. Unless I put it on top. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. That's a fun part about building. Sometimes you just need to. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could put a thing right here. That means I'll have to... Well, it's actually... Okay. You have to build this anyways to get this. And you can remove this. It goes straight out. So what I'm talking about is this. Let's delete this. All right. And then we're just going to build the ceiling piece again. But with the actual flooring. So you build the first one. So you can put that side thing. And then you trick it by placing here. Just like that. And then we just go out here. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? There it is. Come on. I need to be up here so I can see the ways it's going. Yeah, just like that. And then we could corner it there if you want to. That here. That there. Yeah, you know what? I like that. So it comes out here. It's not here, and it's going to be straight out here. And a little corner piece there once that's all put in. Huh. Now, you can even put glass floors. I think it's too much. When you get glass and glass and glass, it becomes that. And a little bit of a pervert thing, too. You know? A little something you don't want to have, really. All right. Still don't have enough. It gives me an 8 shot by the time I'm ready to go. All right, let's see where we're at. That's pretty good. We're going to need more, though. We at here? I'm going to need the 2 of these, 2 of those, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I think the other one is no longer good. Wait, I don't have room for 3. Oops. I just remembered I have my glass going. My bad. Cool. Are you almost done? Because I would like to have another batch of these. It'd be really sweet if you could give it to me. Boy. Then we're just going to let that roll a little bit. Okay, so what do we want to build? We want to build another one of those. I'm just going to need it one way or another. Let's just admit to it. There's no choice in this. So I'll need 5 planks, need 20 of these. This is a whole set here. We need mechanical 12, right? It says 12 mechanical, electrical, sorry. 12 and 6, right? I think it said that. And just gotta get the planks in. Okay. There, and then we're going to have to make steel too. Whatever. We're going to put one of these, one of these. You're going to need steel for those upstairs, without doubt. I'm going to need more lead out of all friggin' things. That's sand. Do I have one extra one? There we go, steel. Oh, you know what? Not alloy, I need steel anyways. It might not be 10, but it's something. Okay. Oh crap, I'm full. Stop. Stop production. I thought I'd need more of that. I need 5 planks, and I'm gonna go pick up the stuff down below here. What's wrong with me? Thirsty. Okay. Refreshed. that quick. All right, gotta remember to bring down biofuel. We're at half there, so super important. I saw something running beside me there for a second. Weird. Like a little bit of a side there. It's okay. I'm seeing things. It's all fine. No worries. It's gonna look so much better when we have the actual place put up in cement rolling, which is gonna take some time to do too. Okay. Cool. So, this is gonna be called grind 2, I guess. Grind 2. And we'll bring that one over here. And luckily enough, we already have the connections in. So the only thing I'm going to need to do is just leave it here for a second. Grab, I think I have my hammer still. Oh, nice. And bring another wire. It's just one wire. Now, the tough part is this. Can I reach it? Oh, no. Not again. That's a bit of a pain, though. Too bad we can't daisy chain from this machine to this one. But I should have put on the outside a bit. Can I reach it? No. I'm going to have to move it. I'm going to have to move it. I'm going to move it. So there's a steel. And then we can go mine next to us, so it's not hard to do. Okay, so turn you off for a bit. This one's almost done. This one's almost done. Then we're good to go. Let's keep track of these things here. Oh, take off. It's because if you're going to do this, you're holding a hammer. Automatically thinks electrical. Because it's electrical, so just take it away and you can do stuff. How are we doing it here? Take. Take. So I'm thinking 2 more of those machines for rocks. And then we're going to have to put 3 more machines down below. So you know what? To tell you the truth, I'm going to be going through iron like crazy. Here we go. All right, and you need to be off just for a tiny bit. Oops, wrong thing. Drag that. Pasha. I'm surprised I've still had water left. Okay, and turn on my light. Press E. Attach. Close that up. We're gonna need more power too, though. Let's bring this. And this. Luckily enough, those do not run on anything but our power here. Actually, maybe I'll put this... No, I want to keep some squareness to it, too. I don't want it all to be with cuts and stuff. Even this, I'm going to debate that once it starts coming out. I was thinking, a half piece here, but I think it might look weird. Okay, so let's go back in here. Other and minor extractors. 1, 2. That would make me very happy if we could get that done. Now I'm starting to think I'm going to need way more. That. Obviously, it's not very much. Once we let it run for a bit, then we're going to have like tons of stuff to cook up. But we need stones for that, so. Not that kind of stones. The rocks. Need big kahunas for that, GameEdged. Huge, you say? Massive. I think I'll be able to carry all those. Anyways, gonna leave 4 behind on 1. There we go. Theory, should it be 4 behind? That one's a little bit lower. That's fine. It's not the end place anyways. I need 16 nails, 16 planks. So 16 nails. Those don't weigh too much, thankfully enough. Nice. Oh my god, I'm starving. Need more meat than that. I'll have to cook some up afterwards. But for now, these, they're all over the place here. Guess I'll start from the bottom. I don't know. Guess so. Some of them are higher, some are lower. Okay. And I need 16 planks. I think that's right. Yep. And we're going to check the melon count. I did put more to plant this time, so I'm expecting them to see more. Doesn't it feel like this crate needs a few more to be full? Every time I'm looking at it, it always throws me off. Veggies. Cool. Just fill up our veggies. We fill up everything. Plus, we move in for stats. The only thing I'm worried about now, I can't wait to get plumbing in this place. Drink. Oops. Full water. There we go. Let's spark this up. Yeah, once we get some actual agua going, it'll be nice. I know I have coal, but I'm right next to it. I'm going to throw this in. There we go. Good enough. And yeah, that's cooking up. And I just need to grab the water in here. Then we'll get plumbing sooner or later. And that's going to make all the difference in the world. Really is. Now we just get some biofuel. And then we're rolling. Kind of like uneven, but no choice in the matter, right? So extract. So we could ask you to pull out like ores and stuff. You'll pull out the little fragments of iron. And it'll also pull out, if you don't click on this, it'll also pull out sometimes, very rarely, an iron ore. All right, well, there you go. It's going to be running nonstop. I'm going to fill these up at the same time because I want them exactly to be going. And I'll do the same thing down below in the cave, which I'm going to need a couple more of those too. You know what? I'm really, yeah. Should be enough. I believe I counted that right. Yep. Good job, GameEdged. You could count. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry. All right, so did you do that? Yeah, you did. Nice. And I want these filled as much as possible now. And he's doing the, yeah, he's doing that by himself. There's no more pumpkins, though, so that's something I stopped that for a tiny bit. Just to let the other things roll. So I'm going to need nails. Right? Right. So we're going to need, what, 24, I think, total? So I don't need 2 of these. If I am not mistaken, but I'm going to need a fudge load of you. I need a crate to help me out here. Do I have an empty crate? I do. I'm going to borrow you. Sorry. So that's 18. Yeah, I'm going to need more in this. That is for sure. So I'm going to have to do whatever I can to have this go. Turn them on, turn it off, turn them on, turn them off. Pick which side, GameEdged. Wait a second, one of these is a 2, isn't it? Five, 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 five. Wait a second. Where's it two? Was there a two-shot? Did I leave it in here? Oh, I was a good man. I was a good man. All right, I just right-clicked and picked up a whole bunch of stuff there. Surprisingly enough, it let me pick it up. It just let me walk now. All right, so we're going to put you back in here. Let that fill up a tiny bit. We're going to need that also to make cement and such, so yeah. Okay, spark you up. And then the other two. Still, one of them's not full, so that's the way it goes. Then we're going to try and carry as much of this as possible. And that hovering crate will annoy me beyond belief. Good. Got a couple more running. And we'll do aluminum on this one. Power on, Garth. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm missing 11 on this one. And then I guess we'll do copper. We'll just stay in order. And drag that in here. Turn on. Excellent. Now we're going to be able to do a whole bunch more. So it's a heck of an investment. Not denying it. But we have no choice. Sorry, did I have enough nails? I didn't even check to see if that was a thing. Yeah. So I just need 11 more. And we have that. We're done. So we're going to go and plop that in there. I think we've done pretty darn well for ourselves here. Pretty darn well. I don't think I need you for a bit. But thank you for being there for me. Appreciate it. GameEdged is losing it. He's thinking. Great. Yep. Yep. With a squeak in my mouth. Yep. All right, there. And we're going to have to leave it off for a bit because obviously I can't cook very much else. You know what? I did have some stuff to cook. But not much. I'll leave that in here for now. Need 11 of these, right? 10, 11, right? Correct. That's 5, 10, and 11. We're good. And I didn't put... Well, we're doing it, but I'm going to go and do some mining, hopefully off camera. That'll be a thing. And if this ends up being too much for us, you know what we're going to do? We'll just go and move one down. And we'll put the product we need inside. I will let Mike know he doesn't have to do this anymore. I don't want him to go too far out anymore. I'm tired of it. I have a feeling he leaves for days to go and do mining. He's not sleeping or anything? No. So, what we'll do is we'll repair stuff. We'll do log stands and then the plant beds. Pretty much these two. This only happens when there's something breaks. So at this point, it's all good. The other two won't be big changes. Not like when you do rocks and stuff. Okay, so that's great. Let's go and take care of this. And drop that off. And cobalt. Turn on. So they might not be all even and stuff, but they are going to be producing some good stuff very shortly. And again, a lot faster. We're going to get double dippings for each one of the things. It'd be great. Sooner or later, we'll go, we have too much cobalt. It is what it is. We'll move around. Don't worry. There is plenty for us to do. Anyways, thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing. If you guys and girls are loving this, again, thanks for all your support, hitting those like buttons, being in cornfields. You guys are the best. This is GameEdged. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side.
Flip side, I'll show you all.